First pitch on its way. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Anthony Santander the next to bat.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And here's Christian Yelich now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Matt Beatty, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. High in the air out to center field. Yelich on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, Mitch Haniger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
That is it.
In now for the O's, Franmil Reyes. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That is it. The catcher, Kyle.
Stepping in now,
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in now, Charlie Culberson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And this one will bounce into the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Batting in, the shortstop, number 88.
Standing in now, Andrew Velasquez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Reyes at third. Culberson at second with 2 gone. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Santander looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. To the plate now, Seth Brown.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Gallen is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Santander's got it, and there's 1 away. Stepping up now, Roberto Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive base hit.
Batting in, the second baseman, Adam.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Runners on first with one down. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And this is popped up near second base. Velasquez has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And in steps Scott Kingery. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the stretch, started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Two out with the man at first. A ball and a strike. Ball and two strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Nate Lowe, as we are all set to be. Begin the third inning in this one.
Number 35, Nate Lowe.
Here it comes.
Oh. 1-0. That's the ball. 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's three straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number three. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Santander. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. The Shields is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. In is Christian Yelich. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
In there, and it's 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger, the next to bat. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Back to the top of the order now, and up to bat next to Lino DeShields. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. DeShields is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Verdugo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Liner in there for a base hit.
The batter, the catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line toward right center. DeShields is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting, number 88.
Into the box, Andrew Velasquez. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's ball 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter, or he's setting him up to go down and away.
2-2 the count. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The first baseman, number 35.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe, as it's grounded sharply to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Beatty. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Matt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. So striding in, Seth Brown. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So now to the plate, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
now batting, the second baseman.
So here's Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Man at first to a 2-out in a 2-2 ball game. Lifted in the air to center. Yelich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hanser Alberto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander. Lifted into the air out towards center field. DeShields has thrown straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Christian Yelich. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. At the plate, Scott Kingery looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 00.
To the plate now, Delino DeShields, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Pitch is popped up low, shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. A man at second with 1 down, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 1, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first, right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fastball well outside. The 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now back, first baseman.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Franmil Reyes. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he'll step off and try and reset. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
DeShields is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now in the box, Charlie Culberson. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
The batter, number 88.
In now, Andrew Velasquez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 35, Nate Lowe.
Luis Perdomo trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Luis Perdomo.
Into the box, Nate Lowe. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the... Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Yelich. He's there and records the first out. So stepping in, Seth Brown. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Into the box now, Roberto Perez. as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
First offering on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2-0 now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Hanser Alberto. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is DeShields. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Mitch Haniger.
He's set and the pitch. Mitch Haniger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the play, 1 away. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Delino DeShields. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Down the first baseline. Reined in. And he is out on the tag. So coming to the plate, Franmil Reyes. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Andrew Miller.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Fouled away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Rangers, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
J.D. Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Bouncer up the middle. Over to his left. He's up with it. And that's the second out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Santander. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Velasquez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Striding in, Nate Lowe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Low.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air into shallow left center. Bryant calls for it. 2 gone. Standing in, Hanser Alberto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Diego Castillo gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Diego Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25. Anthony Santander.
At the plate now, Anthony Santander. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he fouls this one off. A crowd nearing 50,000 on its feet here in Arlington. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Texas Rangers used the Andries.